Now we talk about the next matchup. We have Pat Smith and Ray Wizard. And Pat Smith is the discipline of kickboxing. He's also a regular boxer, but he goes under American kickboxing. And there's one of them. And Pat Smith takes on Ray Wizard, who is a wizard at kickboxing as well, and karate. So that should be an interesting matchup. We're about to see it. And this is Pat Smith's second venture into the octagon. All right, we're waiting for Pat Smith to make his way through. Pat Smith, I'll tell you, he's no stranger to big events. He's got a 10-0 boxing record. This guy is in regular traditional boxing.
And a lot of people feel that he's going to really do something this time.
He's a strong man. He's won over 200 and something bouts prior to this.
Yeah, and here he makes his way through. I'll tell you, when you talk about a game face, Jim, you're up there, but I think Pat Smith might have an edge on you. This is a game face.
He says until you've been here in the octagon, you have no idea what it's like.
Yeah, before we did talk about this. Ken Shamrock, who did quite well and beat Pat Smith in Ultimate Fighting 1, talked about Pat Smith taking him on and challenging him before getting into the ring, saying that was a sign of immaturity. Pat Smith wants to right himself, feels he has a whole different focus, and we can count on his increased and improved grappling skills. And here's Pat Smith talking about this fight.
My name is Patrick Smith, ranked 5th in the world by WKC. Just won the 1993 Heavyweight Sabaki Challenge. That's why I think I'm going to win this competition.
Let's go get him, Ray. Come on, Ray. Let's go get him, baby.
Okay, Ray Wizard is making his way through. Kempo Karate is his specialty. Can you tell us anything about Kempo, Ben?
Kempo is also kicks and punches, very strong, short kicks, inside punches. It's going to be a really good fight. Pat Smith can go to the ground. He knows grappling. And this guy's from South Central LA. He says he is ready tonight.
Hey, Jim, can anything intimidate you when you've been on the streets of South Central LA?
Yes.
This is more intimidating?
Absolutely more intimidating.
Yeah, Ray Wizard is another one. I think you might be interested at home what these fighters are like before they get into the ring. Ray Wizard, very affable, very approachable, a great guy. Said, hey, you can talk to me before, you can talk to me during, you can talk to me after. I have some business to do. And here's Ray Wizard himself talking about this match.
Hi, I'm Ray Wizard, 5-time international karate champion, and I'm here to fight an ultimate challenge to be the ultimate fighter and win.
Okay, now it's time to go up to Rich G-Man Goins. He likes me to say G-Man for the fighter introductions.
Our second match of the evening features two great champions. First, fighting out of the blue corner, a 5-time winner of Ed Parker's International Karate Championship, the winner of the 1993 National Black Belt League World Championship. This 4th-degree black belt in Kempo Karate grew up in the mean streets of South Central Los Angeles. Please welcome Ray Wizard. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a black belt in Taekwondo, Tang Sudo, and Hapkido. He's 6'2" and 219 pounds. He was the winner of the 1993 Sabaki Heavyweight Championship. He was returning to the octagon for his second attempt at the title. Please welcome back hometown favorite from Aurora, Colorado, Patrick Smith.
Right here, Patrick Smith, as we mentioned, he has a partisan crowd on his side. I don't even think he stayed in the hotel with the other fighters.
Patrick Smith has gotten into boxing lately. He's 10-0, so we may see some quick punches going on here.
Jim, it's amazing. Some people say, I got to wear a shirt. Other people say a gi, and others say, absolutely not. Pat Smith wants to wear as little clothing as possible.
That's what makes this very exciting. So many different disciplines, so many different concepts.
What do you look for to talk about a fighter's focus? Do you look for that? Are there certain keys you try to pick up on, Jim?
I look for attitude, but then it has to be backed up by skill.
Gotcha. So it all comes down to this. The fighter's final instructions. Once again, you think about it, there are no rules. Pat locks him up.
He likes ground grappling. He's going to take him. He's going to try to take him down. He can kick, too. He's a devastating kicker. You might see a lot of versatile techniques here.
Again, he did not get out of the preliminary rounds in Ultimate Fighting 1. Feels he learned a lot from this.
This is where you use a lot of energy here, trying to keep the guy up, trying to get him down. Really, really a test of time.
Now, groin shots are legal now. Now, we're seeing that by Ray Wizard.
That's correct. Now, this is called a guillotine, actually. It's a reverse headlock from a standing position. He could choke him out from this position if he doesn't protect his neck.
So you're talking about Pat Smith choking out Ray.
Absolutely.
So, in other words, if you don't have a maneuver to break this lock, you simply have to wait it out.
That's
How long
correct.
can you take it?
That's correct. It's extremely painful, and you get the guy's weight against you. You just lift upward, and you have the blade of your forearm right into the neck right now.
Looks like he's breaking it out.
He's trying. He's tapping.
He's tapping
out.
out.
Trust me,
tapping out.
that is deadly. He's out.
Pat Smith breaks the stigma. He does indeed advance to the quarterfinals. Pat Smith gets the victory over Ray Wizard. It's simply a matter of not being able to break a headlock.
It's a guillotine. It's just the blade of the elbow goes right into the neck, and you lift up on him. Pretty soon, you just can't go out. The pressure cuts off the carotid arteries, and it's just a few seconds.
Did Ray, as far as you can tell, Ben, did Ray know what was going on?
He knew what was going on. I don't think that it's very interesting because once your body quits before your spirit quits. So you're saying, no, I'm not going to go out on you, and you fight it, and then your body just goes limp. Your eyes close. You're still thinking that you're in this match. Next thing you know, you wake up and you go, what happened?
Yeah, Ray Wizard hit the ground. He was out. 2 minutes later, he was all stimulated. And he was ready to go. Rich Goins here for the result.
Yes.
Patrick Smith will now advance and take on Scott Morris, and of course we'll handicap those fights as well. So he does in fact beat Ray Wizard of South Central LA, and we're going to take a look. Are we going to get an interview with those fighters? No, we're not. We're going to see a replay of Pat Smith holding on.
You'll see this. You'll see him lifting up. He's tapping. At least he's coherent enough to tap right now. Now he's completely out. Watch this. Pat has a tough attitude. He really came to fight tonight.
How about that versatility? You talk about a guy that can box, you talk about a guy that can kick, and now he learns to grapple. So he's like a triple threat, maybe even a four-pronged threat.
Well, he did that. You noticed his quick Muay Thai kicks to the inside, and he took him to the fence, got his leverage working against him, lifted up. Now watch his left hand. It'll just slip right underneath.
Hey, Jim, is this part of the nonviolence you're talking about? You could be the toughest guy in the world, but if you don't know how to break that particular lock, you really don't have any choice but to lose.
There's so much science here. That's what I was trying to tell the audience. This is scientific fighting right now.
Yeah,
These guys are good.
And what about the degree, what about the attitude just to get into the octagon? How many people on this planet would be willing to go into a fight like this?
Well, I think Wizard knew right away that he was over his head, but because of his courage, he stayed right in there and gave it everything that he had.
Yeah, I think, yeah, tremendous people, tremendous athletes, great attitudes. And later, I'll talk to the fighters. We had a chance to talk to them all night, all week long, and they will hang out tonight. You know, these two, won't be surprised to see them hanging out tonight. They're friends. They respect each other. It's a discipline.